Today we're taking a look at some of the wildest and most unhinged mods ever made for Sims 2. From selling toddlers to an ogre to romancing the Bigfoot, some of these mods are straight up dodgy. Before we start, let me give a huge shout out to JosefienDelphine for helping me make this video. This is actually my first collab and she cooked up most of this list that you're about to see in the video. So yeah, make sure to check out her socials and give her a follow. And now without further ado, let's dive right into the first mod. We're starting off with this admittedly creative mod by Maybe Something to Know. Sims can approach this statue, take the horn and blow it to summon a friendly ogre. Upon the ogre's arrival, you can give up or sell him any babies or toddlers that are part of the household. You can also adopt a baby from the ogre, provided he has any in his collection.
Ooh, friend.
But the cursed nature of the mod doesn't quite end here, because your Sims and the ogre can also have a farting contest because, yeah, why not? Please note, as this mod adds an extra NPC, the ogre, removing it might lead to neighborhood corruption. Up next is the electric chair, which does exactly what you think. Yeah, perhaps this is not the best time for visiting the garden, I'll be honest. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy it. Keep in mind it normally takes 2 attempts to take out a sim in this way, plus the object's a serious fire hazard. But yes, if you want to take all the Spectre's crimes to the next level, or punish her for them, this mod by DBCAB will do the trick. This mod by Triag enables romantic interactions on Bigfoots. They'll also be able to get married and have babies. Weirdly enough, it seems like Sims can't actually fall in love with the Bigfoot. You'll have to use the sim modder or something similar for that. This means some romantic interactions are bound to fail, or at least they did in my test. Please note that this mod might actually conflict with any mods that tweak romantic interactions between Sims. We're back with another unhinged mod, this time it's the Create of Throwable Axes by Paladin. Yeah, this one can be used to take out your Sims' opponents. On the topic of the Bigfoot, are your Sims map digging endeavors unsuccessful? Well, why don't you just save yourself the trouble and check out this ingenious mod also by Paladin. Sure, it's rather pricey, but a trip to 3 lakes isn't exactly the cheapest either, not to mention that time is money. So what are you waiting for? Get one of these boxes and collect your own Bigfoot today. Are you tired of Rock Humble always trying to steal the show as soon as you move your precious Sims into your home? Well, thanks to this creative and slightly unhinged mod by Ripper Perry, you can finally humble him a bit. Now here's a rather strange one. This mod by Sarah Smiles makes it so that children wet the bed if their bladder need isn't at least near perfect. I have one question, just why? So yeah, they'll also receive a custom memory for wetting the bed. But yeah, let's move on from this one. For this next mod, we have to take a trip to create a sim. This peculiar mod by Butts Brisket curses your game with a giant baby suit. It can be found in the outfit section of all the outfit types except outerwear.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I mean, not much else I can say. The Seasons expansion pack tweaked the game in a way that made taking out unselected visiting playable Sims impossible. Townies and some service sims can still be taken out, but other visiting residents of the neighborhood that aren't part of the household cannot. If this sounds confusing right now, let Olive demonstrate exactly what I mean. She's invited Buzz Grunt over, and he's an example of a strange town playable who's currently not part of her household. The way this might actually be the most tame mod on the list. The final mod of the video is gonna be super outrageous though, so yeah, brace yourself. He's so unbothered.
What?
One eternity later.
As you could see, he clearly wasn't affected by the fire, but we're not, because there's a solution. This mod by Castrolin changes the game's behavior and lets you take out any playable visitor you could ever want. This mod also lets you, your sims, take out the Bon Voyage townies. The only exceptions are the untouchable NPCs, but those are untouchable for a reason, and the same applies to visiting playables if their household was last saved on an owned community lot. Of course, we cannot have a list of cursed Sims 2 mods without at least mentioning the infamous baby grill. This mod does exactly what you think it does, and I definitely think it's out of pocket, so yeah, I won't give it any more attention. I actually hate this one, bro. This should never have been a thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and don't feel too traumatized right now. And yeah, huge shout out and thank you to JosefienDelphine for joining me on this collab. She made this video possible, or at least saved me a lot of time. So yeah, go check out her socials and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.